I recently finished creating a music video for Runaway Instead, a song by the Rosadocs. I'll have the links in the description below, so please go and show your support. I know that the lads would massively appreciate it. I faced a fair few challenges throughout this shoot, so I thought it'd be great to tell you what I learned and ultimately what went into creating this video.
When you walk past his window, he's going, yeah, Jeremy Corbyn.
Hey, just run through the middle, boot ball that way or whatever. Or if you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. Try not to actually tackle that. Steady. Keep looking around. Keep looking around. That's it. So run at it. Like that kind of thing. So you slump it. That's it. Happy? Get him now, get him out. Fucking arsehole. Oh, good. Do the one again. Respect that. Stop there, yeah, good. You need to turn around all you want and walk off.
Yeah, quicker than that.
The speed were alright.
Yeah.
Speed were alright, it was just maybe more interacting with each other and stuff like that.
What, like going, fucking doing me?
You need to be a bit like, what the hell? And then the rest are a bit like,
You could actually say, what the fuck? I know you're going to...
yeah.
No, what the fuck?
What's up with him? Yeah, what's up with him?
Yeah,
Like,
just-
what
yeah,
the
just
hell? You're confused and a bit like, what?
Yeah.
If that happened to you in your life, how would you react?
Probably go for nothing.
I'd have a brick.
Action!
Sorry, start again. What the fuck's this problem?
Who said that?
Did you get that on camera? Right, we're going to get that in behind the scenes.
Oh, that's too big. He thinks he's on Tekken.
Hey, I've got...
I'm able to deliver this detailed breakdown video with great thanks to Alex. Who's Alex? Well, stick around to the end of the video to find out who Alex is. I'm not going to dive into this because one, it's boring, and two, I hardly used any on this shoot. So if you do want to know what I used, it'll be down there in the description, check it out if you're interested. Let's move on to the gravy, to the good stuff. If I just for a moment take you right back to the planning stage, the video started off quite different. It was going to focus more on a toxic relationship and our main guy trying to escape that. A lot of filming would have been indoors, so obviously COVID came along and kind of messed that up. But silver linings, I do believe that the video how it is now is much stronger. The decision made to have this guy just running throughout the video just added more of like an immersive feel to the video, more unique. It had its own sort of little touch. So the area in which we're going to film this video, I'm not too familiar with. So I got a good friend who lives in the area to help me out. I told him exactly what I was after, sort of a Billy Elliot, train spotting, this is England kind of vibe. So I met up with him and we drove around and had a look at a few potential locations. But then I was met with the challenge of how do I create this video where we've got a guy running between 8 different locations. How do I make that look smooth? How do I make it flow? So I had the idea of creating a mock video. A video to test to see if the timeline would make sense. I was able to see roughly how the video was going to play. On top of this, it was also a pretty good time to send this to the band and be like, here, what do you think of this? Is this kind of what you're after? Which is obviously crucial because you're getting that feedback early on. And obviously the added benefit for me as the filmmaker is that I know now where I need to maybe diversify the video a little bit more, take a few bits out, add a few more shot variations in, things like that, things that really help lift the video, and because then now you've got an idea of what the foundations look like and you've connected all the dots. It's just about adding in the tiny details. And obviously getting to the end product, I feel like the video does flow smoothly. Now obviously if you do live in the area, you might recognise a few of the spots and locations and be like, it's just run through a fence. That street's about a mile away from where that bit's filmed. What? Stuff like that. The art of a music video, everyone. It doesn't have to make sense. In this case it did, but you know, we got it to work. I'm not a big fan of storyboards. What I do like to do is create a little shot list for me. I can check a box off and be like, there you go, you've done it. Obviously anything else on the day that crops up, if someone suggests a shot, or if you come up with the shot yourself and you want to try it, you know you can. You've got room there to try these things. And maybe it might work, maybe it doesn't, but you know, you've tried something new, and that's very important. I will just say that we got super lucky with the fog. We had like 1 week of fog here in South Yorkshire a few weeks back, and it would just, I was stressing. I thought it was gonna ruin the video, but it actually added such depth to the shots. It really made it have character. It was like a visual moodiness that the video kind of needed. Especially comparing it to the test footage that we shot a few weeks before that, you can just really see the difference. It looks a bit rubbish in comparison. I initially wanted a one-take section in the video. I know, I've watched 1917 far too many times. What this one-take section would involve would have a main character and the cameraman getting into a car, driving around the corner of the street. On the way, the character is arguing with the other person in the car, it gets out of the car, and yeah, that was kind of it. This was just completely scrapped last minute because of the logistics and COVID. We've completely removed this section. How are we going to fill that gap? So I started listening to the song more, watching the test footage back, and then I realised there were no points in the video that I'd planned that felt music video-y, that felt like it felt too short filmy, and it didn't feel like it was, you know, had that music video element to it, I guess. I don't know what that even means, but it just felt like it was missing something. If anyone's ever seen Billy Elliot, then you'll know I took a ton of inspiration from that film and put it into this, especially for this gap. So I completely nicked the idea of having the character fully immersed in the song, fully just like listening to the song, and it's like making it obvious to the audience that the song is sort of the driving factor in what's making the character act how he is. And honestly, this is probably one of my favourite sections in the video. I really like it. It stands out, it's different to the rest of the sections. The little cherry on top, what the fuck? The aspect to the video that really stands out and makes it screamingly. For me, the decision of having Niall wearing headphones really made the video. It makes it so obvious that he's listening to the song and the song is driving him. I also added a few subtle nods to Billy Elliot and Trainspotting. I feel like it's not screamingly obvious. I'll say it again, screamingly obvious. It's screamingly obvious. I don't think it's sort of over the top obvious that we're referencing those films. So yeah, just a little touch.
Hey, all good.
Tired. I build my set up.
You build your set up, pace around down here, don't go too far. You know what I mean?
Can I walk there and walk backwards like fucking
Yeah. Do whatever you think, like, just do what you would do naturally, like, you set up your anger, your pace, and you think, fuck's sake, why the fuck is this happening to me? Well, just whatever it takes. Yeah. Because it's got to be like a bit of a build up. And then, yeah, when you rage, you could choose to boot wall, you could choose to hit
I'll
it.
do whatever's natural. And
do
then,
it, yeah.
Is that all I'm doing? So I'm hitting the wall and then you're going to cut it? Right.
It'll probably take a few goes just to get gist of it, but yeah. we'll get there.
So a little tip for directing regular people, and by this I mean people not trying to be actors. If you know that the audio isn't going to be used, then by all means shout, scream and kick. What the fuck was that? Shout, scream and kick. Wow, lost the plot.
Bit more, build up, that's it, build up. Wall. Yes, that's it. Good.
If you know that the audio isn't going to be used, then talk as much as possible. Your job as a director, I feel like, is to lead, you know, take them down the avenue that you want them to go down, push them. Even during a take, constantly reassure them, you know, encourage them. So something I really noticed on this shoot was we didn't need to play the song because it didn't matter, there was no timing for it, there was no one lip syncing to it, so we didn't need to play the song at all, really, we didn't need to. However, by playing it, you'll notice how much of a difference there is between these two takes. Take a look.
Action!
just put my seat up, so I feel like I've gone too high now. There we go. So something I want to talk about is sort of pre-filming stress and anxiety. Knowing that I was filming this video completely solo for only one day, on a very foggy day, where things could have gone wrong very easily. I didn't sleep the night before very much. I had a very stressful night's sleep, to say the least. That is completely normal. That is completely normal. I guarantee anyone working on something that they feel very passionate about, and you know, they've spent a lot of time on, they've emotionally invested into it, you're gonna feel this way. You know, if you care about something, of course you're gonna feel this way. You're gonna want it to go right. So I know you're thinking, how do I combat it then, Harrison? How do I make myself feel better? So what helps me feel a bit better about it is if I have a really good connection and a really good relationship with the client, whoever that may be, if it's a wedding that I'm doing or, you know, any promo work or music videos, like the relationship with the band and the people that was there that day, we just all got on. We all had a laugh, and that really helps. That really does help. It helps you settle in. Still getting the job done and cracking through the day was really important to me. But having a laugh is just key. Just for me, having a laugh. I don't know if any of you have this trouble. Some people might not be bothered at all. Some people might just turn up, get the job done and go home, and they're absolutely fine with that. But me, I just can't do it. I just get too sort of invested in it. So, you know, and I'm sure a lot of you are the same. So don't feel bad for feeling like that. It's part of being human and caring, which is the most corny thing I've ever said. But true. So as I mentioned at the start of the video, Alex.
If you don't know who I am, I'm Alex and I'm a freelance videographer and photographer based out of Rotherham, South Yorkshire. It's been a year now since I got into videography. At the time, a year ago, I didn't really know much about. I didn't know how to basically operate the camera, so it's been a long learning curve.
The stuff that he's producing, to say that he's only just started, is just insane. So please go and check him out. Please go and support him. It was a massive help behind the scenes for this. He shot the entire behind the scenes, so this is why I'm able to deliver this video and, you know, in the way that I am. So please do go over and check his content out. I know that he'd massively appreciate that. And keep your eyes peeled, because honestly, he's going to be creating some very cool stuff. So there we have it, folks. That's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, then please do remember to like, subscribe. I just want to say a big thank you to Piers, my dad, Alex, and the band for everything and making this happen. You know, having the opportunity to create this video in the first place. So thank you to all you lot. I'll see you later. Goodbye.